Oh my gosh, where's my mirror? I'm gonna need this. Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's here, the day is here. I don't know if anybody will be even watching this as a live stream, just because I know I usually upload in the evenings. Yeah, come on. It's been a heck of a couple of weeks for me here, guys. I'm sorry that my uploads have not been consistent the past few days. I wasn't feeling very good over the weekend, so I'm sorry. I know no one's here right now, but I'm just thinking ahead for anybody who watches it later today or whatever. So, today for work, all of me and my coworkers, we are all going as animals for Halloween. And I am going to be a cheetah. So we are going to turn me into a cheetah. I just wanted to start off by doing my brows. The thing is, there is a chance I may be going over this a lot later. My brows, I mean, going over them later once I'm closer to finishing the look, just because technically the reference picture I'm using, I've got a couple of them. The reference picture that I'm using is, the person is a blonde, like very light, natural blondie hair. So her brows kind of, if you just set them, blend in with everything, which is really nice. But for Halloween tutorials, I don't know how great that is on a day-to-day basis. But in my case, I'm too lazy to cover up my brows. Plus, I don't have a glue stick right now, so I'm not gonna go through that because it's too much work for me and I have to be at work. I have to leave for work in an hour. So I do not have time to spend on that. I am literally doing everything, and if people do show up, I'm gonna apologize in advance, not that any of them are here, but it's gonna be a little hard for me to answer if people start asking questions, just because I'm trying to get all this done. So for now, let's go ahead and set my brows because I don't want them to move while I'm doing everything else. By the way, I use the ABH Brow Wiz in taupe. And I just I'm filling them in regularly. Like I said, I might be going over it with a blonde. I have an ABH setting gel in blonde here that I might use later. I don't know. Okay, and happy Halloween! So, let's see here. Let me look at this reference picture. I'm going to start by priming my eyes, which means I need concealer, don't I? I should have, been a smart person and actually grabbed all this before I started, but I'm kind of grabbing everything as I go, because otherwise I'm going to have 5,000 things on this desk, and I'm going to have absolutely way too much crap, so... Whew. So, to people who are watching now and people who are watching later, tell me down below what you guys are going as for Halloween today, if you're dressing up at all. I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite. Ooh, I know this is probably way too early for anybody who follows me who lives on the west coast of the US, since it's what time is it now? 9 a.m. so until 7 a.m. It might be a little early for most people. Oh. Setting powder. Shit. Oh. Whew. Right. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I really should have grabbed all this. Oh, Christ. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Where's my setting brush? Setting brush. Donde? Upstate New York. Oh, it's a good time zone for you then. It's what, almost 10 a.m. now? I'm really good at time zone counting. It comes in handy at work. So, I work 11 to 7 for my job, so hence why I have an hour. Who is texting me? Seriously? My mother. I called my mother from the grocery store this morning when I had a snafu with the sugar cookies I was making for work, because I forgot my recipe at home when I went to go pick up the missing ingredients, because I realized in the middle of baking all my sugar cookies last night that I had no powdered sugar, which you kind of need. So, gimme. Now, here's the real question. Where is my Nine Shadows Z palette? Hello, you. Okay. Gonna go ahead and, take a mixture of these two shades here to buff into my crease. Really? I'm assuming you guys can hear that sound. I can't. Whatever that is, it's outside and it is loud as hell. And I can only do so much about the outside elements in this apartment, so I apologize. Now, I'm keeping this all very neutrally colored. Cheetahs are, you know, kind of orangey. I'm wearing a cheetah onesie to work, too. This is just a shirt I put on so I had something to film in. I've never actually turned myself into any animal other than a cat before. I was a cat last year for Halloween. So this is gonna be, well, I should rephrase that. I was a cat fight last year. So I put cuts and scrapes all over my face and went as a cat fight. And I wore ears and a tail and fluffy mitts and stuff. Okay. I don't know all the shades in this off the top of my head. Later, either tomorrow or maybe tonight, depending on how late I get back, I'll come back and tell you guys all the shadow names. Right now I'm just gonna kind of generally describe them. Ready for Christmas? It's not November 1st yet. We can't talk about Christmas. That is a discussion to be had starting tomorrow. If we're gonna be honest, I could care less about Thanksgiving, but I do like Christmas. I think that's just because Thanksgiving was never a big deal in my family's house. So I was a much bigger fan of Christmas than Thanksgiving. So I feel kind of bad for Thanksgiving because it gets a lot of crap. But I can tell you one thing, I am really glad that I no longer work retail, because Thanksgiving means Black Friday, and Black Friday means blowing your brains out. Okay, I'm gonna start flickering. I'm taking an orangey color. Favorite makeup brand. Ooh, like overall, God, that's a hard thing to, I feel like every company has hits and misses, so it's kind of hard to pick one brand in general. Holy sweet Jesus, what is that? Excuse you, sir. I'm trying to film a video. You love Too Faced? I do like Too Faced. I like their palettes. I am not the biggest fan of the foundation like everyone else is, so, but I guess that's, oh my God, this is gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Stupid lawn people. I like Too Faced. I like the palettes. I'm just not the biggest fan of the foundation, personally, because none of the shades really match me. All their foundations are very yellow, so it's kind of hard to pull it off for me. Okay, what is this person doing with their eye makeup? Okay. I wish she had a picture of her eyes closed. God damn. Do I have another picture for a reference of the actual eyes? Open image of detail. Let me see this. Oh, that is the tiniest picture in the world. Okay. We're just gonna continue to build up the orangey color. Benefit. Honestly, outside of the brow stuff and the mascaras, I don't really use Benefit. I've tried, I mean, I worked at Sephora, so I did try the eyeshadows. I mean, where did I just put it? I was just using it 5 seconds ago. Here it is. This from Benefit is like my favorite thing in the world. It helped grow my brows because I had like no brows. It was crazy how empty the tail end of my brows were, you know, a year ago or whatever. So that stuff's amazing. It's the Bravo primer. I love that. That's probably my favorite item from Too Faced. Not Too Faced, Benefit. Wow, okay. How can you tell I didn't get enough sleep last night? Oh, my contact won't focus. I think I need a mirror that's a bit closer to my person. I mean, I guess overall in terms of everything, if I were to like think of something that I actually use a lot of their products, maybe Tarte. I do really like Tarte. I like their Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I like the mascaras. I like the palettes. I mean, I don't really have a lot of their palettes anymore because I just decluttered them throughout the years, but they're really good palettes. But I don't know. Maybe, I guess I'll go with overall in general. We'll just go with Tarte. I like the blushes. I like the contour. The pineapple. I did a review on the pineapple palette. It's okay. It was a cool concept for some of the shades in there, how they were more like liquidy cream, but it just didn't quite pan out how I wanted it to, you know? Ooh, I'm just going for a really dramatic wing and then going in with a little bit more of the orange to blend it. Like, I'm not too focused on the eye makeup for this look. I'm focusing more on the face. I'm just trying to make sure that this is all blended as best as I can. I'll be doing wing liner in a second anyway, so, you know. There was someone here, I guess they left. I'm not fun enough. Sorry to whoever that was that came and went. I will be saving this to my channel, so if you guys aren't able to watch it, don't worry, you'll be watching it later. Do I want something sparkly on my lid? I think I do. I think I want something gold and sparkly on my lid. Do I have a gold and sparkly in here? No, go figure. Of course I didn't. Let's find a palette. Cherry palette. I haven't tried it yet. It's on my list, but I don't know. You know, it's I mean, I guess at this point I'm sitting here looking at the ridiculous, and I do mean ridiculous amount of eyeshadow palettes I have. Ooh, I'm gonna use the Soft Glam palette to get my gold color. I mean, I just have so much makeup. It's hard. I do like the Urban Decay palettes. I still have my Naked 3 palette. I decluttered the rest again over the years. It just kind of, is that gonna be too peach? Yeah, that's too nude colored. I want gold. This bronze shade might be too dark. Yeah, that's too dark. Oh, you gotta go. Bye-bye, Sherry. Have a happy Halloween. I'm gonna take the shade Fairy out of Soft Glam and pray to God that this is enough yellow. Oh, that'll work. So it's not, like I said, I'm not going for super. I'm just gonna try and explain this for anybody who is watching this later. I'm not going for anything too crazy on my eye look, just because I'm about to do some wing liner. Please pray for me. It's been a hot minute since I've done wing liner on my eyes. And then, you know, pray for me. So it looks like wing liner, and then we're also gonna be lining the bottom. Okay. Again, I will not be able to talk while I'm doing this, so if anyone comes in, I apologize now because oh, that's gonna be annoying. That alarm's gonna keep going off every 5 minutes. That was my alarm to remember to start this stream. Here's the problem. There's like a weird smoke film on that palette screen. Let me get a better mirror than the Soft Glam because it's got stuff on it. I'm too lazy to clean it off at the moment. Give that a second to recharge itself. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait until after I do concealer to do the line that'll go from here under my eye, just because that's gonna be a little bit crazy. And also, I don't know if I want to extend my wing down now or wait until after I've done the rest of my face makeup. I'm thinking that. So we'll see. Okay, let's do this. The left side's always harder. Oh, what? Oh, it's a message from my coworker about my cookies. I at least decided to go ahead and extend the wing all the way into my inner corner. Okay, they're almost even. Who wants to hear about my Halloween cookie fail? I mean, I know that there's no one out there right now, but I'm gonna tell you all about my cookie fail that I had. So I have a really great meringue recipe that I do, and I decided to be ambitious and make some Halloween themed meringue cookies. So I was gonna make little ghosts. I was gonna make, what else? Little ghosts, I was going to make witch hats, and I was going to make Frankensteins and pumpkins. And I got them all in the oven last night, but I kind of left them sitting out for a minute because the oven took longer to heat than I anticipated. And I may or may not have ruined my meringues because I let them sit a little too long before putting them in the oven, so they leaked all over the freaking place, and they got ruined. So I'm a sad camper. Okay, I'm gonna take, oh, do I want this or do I want something a little bit darker today? Probably doesn't matter because I'm gonna contour anyway. So I'm actually gonna take, not that, but I'm thinking I might use my, no, I'm gonna stick with the Tarte. Just gonna stick with the Tarte Clay Foundation. That's easier that way. Hey, I just met you, and why stuck in my head of all the things. This is gonna make me mad. Hey. Oh. I have a beauty blender, but with this clay foundation, it'll be easier to do a brush first. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna take some of this. And I'm just gonna start pressing it in. I'm not really gonna buff, I'm just gonna press and blend. And then I'll go over the areas that need some more coverage. This foundation always looks really light on me, but it will warm up to my skin. Okay, I might have to swoop this edge down a little bit further. Looking at my liner further in my mirror here. It just makes this side look a little bit droopier, when in reality it won't matter because it's gonna connect, but if I don't say it out loud, I won't remember to do it in, 20 minutes when I get back to doing that. I hope not 20 minutes. I also don't know why I'm even bothering to do this on my nose since I'm about to put a nose for my sheet on anyway. The only place I feel comfortable blending a foundation like this, like just blending like that, is when I'm on my forehead because I don't really need the coverage up there as much. It's more for the redness on my cheeks and my nose that I'm concerned about pressing and pushing it in. It's sad because Shelly left, so now I have no one here to talk to but me and the Addy Caddy, who is jumping around the apartment. Problem is, I'm just glad that he's not in the kitchen where the sugar cookies are, because he would. He was trying to help me frost them this morning. I have coworkers who are allergic to cats, and that was the last thing I would have needed. Okay, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend all this up. Just for the record, just so everyone knows kind of the pictures that I'm using as reference, I'm using, oh fudge, I'm using this one and also this one. So I'm being a cheetah, but everything I find is leopard, 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 which makes it a little difficult, so you know. I wonder how they did their spots, if they used gel liner or if they did something else. I'm sure there is a YouTube tutorial out there that explains it or how to do it, but that's a little too much work. I'm going to go with some Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer for right up in here because I was baking. Not baking as in like baking my face. I was baking cooking. And then I need something that's a little dark. Ooh, the Josie Maran. I'll do that. Josie Maran Vibrancy to do the rest of my under eye because I can afford for it to be a little bit more yellow. Because this white for the Kat Von D will go quite a long way. So this, the Josie Maran Vibrancy I have in the shade what is this in? Vibrancy Concealer in Fair. And my Kat Von D is in the shade L1 Neutral. FYI. Let's go ahead and blend. Okay, that should turn that off permanently now, sorry. Last time I just flipped it up to make it go away, but I'm also going to take a little bit of the Vibrancy Concealer and put it right here. I know that this isn't that much lighter than my face. And on the camera, on my phone, which is what I'm filming on right now, it's a lot more yellow in person than it actually is on the camera. But I just want to bring this a little bit down my nose because I am going to minimally contour my nose in a bit. This is going to be fun. I don't like contouring my nose. I've never contoured my nose, actually. I've contoured other people's noses, never my own. Okay, now I need my Huda Beauty baking powder to bake my under eyes. I need to turn the sound off on my computer. And let's let's go ahead, take the Beauty Blender. And I'm just gonna press the powder in instead of And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to do it on my nose. I know I'm going to be putting, you know, a gel product on my nose. I don't know if it's going to be gel or if I'm just going to go with my Kat Von D tattoo liner, but there doesn't need to be a, I don't need foundation slipping, so I might as well bake it to try and hold it in place a little bit better. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the powder on my setting brush and really quickly do the forehead. Again, this probably isn't necessary, but I want the concealer budging when I go to put my leopard spots on. Leopard, cheetah, I'm a cheetah, god damn it. I'm having a weird morning, I am sorry. Oh, we got someone here, hello. Let me see, I'm going to, I'm gonna set my face with the LA Girl Pro Powder, which isn't really my first choice, but it's the best I've got. My nose is so itchy now. I got powder up in my nose. This is in the shade, what are you in the shade of? Classic Ivory. Happy Halloween! Do you have a costume, or are you just going as yourself? I feel like I'm going to start asking that to anybody else who starts popping in. I don't think I asked the first person who was here earlier, but... Oh, this will make me nice and dark. Ooh, why do I look so pink? Like, this all looks very... I feel like my phone settings are just off compared to my normal camera situation. And I'm gonna have to get my Kat Von D palette out in just a second to do some contouring. And I'm just going to dust away my bakeish. Okay. You're staying home. I have to go to work, so at least it's a group coordinated costume effort. Hey, Addie. What you doing, dude? Are you done playing in the kitchen now? Did you leave my cookies alone? You want to say hello? Come here. Oh. Waiting for the candy to go on sale tomorrow. Oh, that's me. That is 100% me. So we're gonna match soon. My apartment complex had trick-or-treating over the weekend. I wasn't home, but I came back and I guess people had to be... What's your cat's name? Black cats are my favorite, obviously. I mean, I do have a little black cat myself. He's kind of, he doesn't understand. He's, oh, Hallie, or is that Haley? Hallie. Yeah. Addie, that towel's wet. Cats are so weird. Atticus is kind of afraid of everything. He's that kind of a cat, so... Holly. Oh, Holly, Halloween. Wait, I just forgot how to say Halloween. Okay, I'm gonna have a long day today if that's how my day is starting right there. Oh my god. I'm gonna put a little bit extra gold on my eyelid really quickly before I start going in. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I know how to say Halloween. I don't know why I couldn't remember for 2 seconds there. It's Halloween. It's been a long morning. I've been up since 6 my time, and it's now, what, 9:15? I've got 45 minutes left to do this makeup. Okay, let's see here. Ignoring the eyes, because I'm going to come back to that later. Let's do some contouring, because there's contour going on. and bronzing. There doesn't really look to be a lot of blush in this look. So we're gonna stick to those. Actually, I'd rather have my Hourglass bronzer. What am I thinking here? I have the most random songs stuck in my head today. And if I could, without getting copyrighted, she can't use a stray on Halloween. Oh, yeah, Addie's not a stray, but he's very needy. He doesn't quite understand the concept of boundaries. Where is my contour brush? There, this thing. Okay, I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Shade and Light, and I'm gonna take the cool shade first. Just your luck, a black cat on Halloween. Hey, at least it wasn't a black cat on Friday the 13th, right? I kind of want roundy cheeks a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay. Besides, I'm going to be bronzing the whole damn face anyway. Why is that so much lighter than the other side? I actually probably would have loved to find black. I've never seen, okay, aside from my own cat on Friday the 13th, I've never seen a black cat out and about on Friday the 13th. Makes me wonder if they know. If they know that the humans do not approve of their being out and about on those days. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this shade, which is the middle one that's a little bit more neutrally. And I'm just going to use it to blend the top edge where I'm about to start bronzing. And then, before I do that, I'm going to blend out the contour with my powder brush. Because, I mean, I want it to be contoured, but I don't want it to be, which it kind of is a little bit for some reason, but that's okay. Pets are magical creatures, we'll never know. Yeah, Addie thinks he's a magical creature, all right. Actually. Okay. Done with the contour palette. I'm going to take my Hourglass bronzer in, what are you in? Nude Bronze Light. And I'm just going to start going to town. I mean, I'm going to be putting like dotsy spotsies all over my face anyway, but this will at least make me all bronzy-ish. Probably could pick a warmer bronzer, but I don't. I want to be slightly cooler tone today. I don't know. And I'm kind of just dusting bronzer everywhere but my highlight spot. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Bronzed. I'm not going to highlight. Why does this not look blended on camera? I'm convincing that my camera is not showing what's happening in real life here. This side was not blended. There we go. Okay, I've been doing this for 30 minutes, and I've got 30 minutes left before I have to go to work. Okay. How to do, should we do the eyes? Should we do the nose? Should we do the eyes? Do the nose? We're gonna do the nose and the whiskers. Okay. Let's start. Again, I've done a cat before, but every cat nose is different. Like, big cats are not the same as little cats. I mean, I would hope some people would be aware of that, but you never know. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing like all the little dotsies. I went a little overboard. Oh well, too late to change it now. And then we're just gonna do a handful of these out here. Just a few. I'd rather the focus be on my cheetah spots anyway. I feel kind of like a mouse right now because I don't have any leopard spots. I don't have a black liquid lipstick, do I? Shoot. I always keep meaning to buy one. And then I never remember in time for Halloween when I actually need one every year. Just double check. I know I've got blue. And I've got blue. But I do not have black, which means... Oh, Lord. What have I done? I've broken a drawer. Oh, this is not my morning. Halloween. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to outline the shape that I want to do on my nose. Now, here's the thing. Whoever this girl is, she does not have as pointy of a nose as I do. I have what my friends in high school called, I have a ski jump nose. Or it's a nose like the Puffs Plus commercials. That's my nose. Some type of look. Change my mind. If you're not going anywhere, don't do it. Might as well save yourself the time and effort. Okay. Okay, so if I want the lowest point to be about here, and then I want it to come basically up here. Okay. Now let's perfectly match that on this side. Not quite how I was hoping it would look. I can always extend the peaks a little bit later on. And actually what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to a liner that I don't like. Or I'm not the biggest fan of, so that way I can save that for doing the rest of my face. Hello, second person. I don't know if you said anything. I'm currently not looking at anything. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the Too Faced sketch marker. There's got to be a better way of doing this, but I don't want to use actual like body paint. I just find that on me it never sits well on top of foundation. So, yeah. And then I do have to bring liner with me to work. I have to bring black liner with me to work because inevitably the lipstick that I'll have to do out of the liner will smudge on a coffee or on a drink, and then I'll have to redo it. I am going to set it with a powder, but I don't trust the powder. Okay, see here. And all I want to do is sing the Lion King soundtrack right now. And I'm not even dressing as a lion. Someone at work is. I don't remember who. But there will be someone dressed as a lion in my group today. Okay, I can't put the black liner up my nose. It will make me sneeze like hell. I'm gonna use my, if I can find it, I have my black bean pencil from NYX. There it is. This is what's gonna go up and in my nose. It's easier too. Okay, back to the nose. Now it's got to come down. The other reason I'm using the liner instead of the actual NYX pencil, especially right here, is because I don't want to go outside the line. Now I can go back in with the pencil and fill in that little bit right up in here. Oh. So many new people. Hello, everyone. Well, not so many. There's 3. We're gonna do lips at the end, I think. But I'm gonna be making the top is gonna be black, bottom's gonna be gold. I think I might go ahead now and actually just making the tips up here a little bit pointier. I might add a little bit of gold to the center of the nose later. Okay, now comes the fun part, leopard spots. I think I'm gonna do them on my forehead and going down my nose and maybe a little bit up here. I don't really want them on my cheeks because I want them far away from my whiskers. That is the weirdest thing to ever say. I need a black eyeshadow and my nose keeps running. Shit. Okay. I threw a wish in a well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I look to you as you fell. Now you're in my way. What shadow is this? This is a black one. Okay, I'm gonna take Corrupt by Makeup Geek. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that when you still have to set your nose. Oh God, that smells awful. Okay. Well, it doesn't smell awful. It feels awful. I'm taking Corrupt by Makeup Geek, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start pressing this down on top of all of the black. Whenever you're using liner on your face, in my case, the exception being the dots and whiskers, set it. I learned this last year. My nose had rubbed off. I mean, also, use a lot of setting spray, guys. I mean, be careful. And also, if you're not using makeup, like cosmetics makeup, and you're improvising, my contacts are not focusing anymore. Make sure that you test everything on yourself before you use it, because I have done that before. I have some allergy to bed and eye products, I've learned. So make sure you test everything before you put it on your face. Don't do what I did. Okay. Should I just use the liner for this? I mean, I know they're kind of squiggly-ish. They're kind of like half circles. I mean, I suppose this would be like the best time to be using a body paint, but I'm just gonna draw some semi and some whole circles all over my forehead. I'm gonna make them all various shapes, sizes. They can be imperfect, just because no cheetah is perfect, guys. So you can have kind of a trippy, wobbly hand. That is okay. Make some of them a little more perfect, but the problem is I'm right-handed, so I'm going to do everything this direction. I've got to switch it up here. And I'm going to go back in and make them thicker in a minute. kicker here is that I also have a meeting at 11 at work. I have to put on jewelry too. Shoot. Maybe give that a second here. And like I said, I'm gonna go back and thicken up at the end. I've started drawing like little mountains. What are they called? Cosine or sine graphs? That's what I've started drawing here now. Which, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna throw some little ones in here, especially going up into my hairline. I have to dry shampoo my hair, tease it, and go crazy, and then, yeah. Oof. Oh, my contacts today are not cooperating. Okay, and then as I get smaller and further down my face, I'm gonna turn them into like trickly spots instead. And I'm also gonna kind of do the same going down the sides of my face. Goodbye to all the people who were here and then ran away. It's fine, I get it. I'm not the most entertaining of live streams, but I'm trying to get a job done. Okay. Whew. Let's go ahead and start thickening them up. Some of them I got lazy halfway through and they kind of are already, but I'm basically just going to trace all of these circles and lines that I just did, and I'm just going to make them vary in. And I'm gonna make sure to have some going down, up, all directions for the shading of them. So that way it's not all just the top portion is thickened all the way around. I want it to be, you know, a range, a variety. And I'm also going to, while I made them kind of wibbly, I'm gonna also try and make them a little bit more imperfect. Some of them I'm just gonna opt to fill in instead. I kind of like the idea of all the ends being tapered. Kind of like how this one is up here. I like that. I just don't know how realistic that is. I also have to put on a onesie still. And put on some jewelry to make me a little bit fancier. You can also afford to build up and down random portions of them. They can look messy. This is why it's a good cat look to do. It's not like a lion or a tiger where they have to be a little bit more precise. Cheetahs can have a little bit of flair going on, you know? And I'm kind of liking how some of them are coming out frayed, like that there. I like it. I know it probably doesn't make sense to be doing this after I already drew them all in, but that's what I chose to do. Obviously, if you'd prefer and you don't want to have to go back and do all of this, I just wanted to be able to customize all of these. Like, make them all different. I felt like if I did them all this way to begin with, then they would have all turned out the same, which would have been kind of sad. Whew. So I feel like this way gives me the opportunity to make them more unique. I'm curious to anyone who watches this now or later on. Have any of you ever seen a cheetah in the wild? Anyone been to Africa? Tell me, I'm interested. I would love to go to East Africa. It's on my bucket list. I mean, going on a safari is on my bucket list in general, but you know. I just had a moment over here that just hit me about here on my forehead. Not physically hit me, mentally hit me. When I got to this half, I went, why was I doing that so carefully? I was trying to make it artful. I don't know. I'm having a day. Okay, so I'm going to give that plenty of time to dry down. While that is drying down, we're going to start doing the lower lash line. This is what I'm terrified about because I actually hate lining my waterline. Like, it's not that I don't think it looks cool. I have a really hard time doing it because, oh my God. I have a hard time doing it because my eye's first instinct is always to start watering like crazy, which makes it really hard to do this. So I'm going to start by actually working on the front extension because the tutorial, hers is going to about here. There we go. I'm already starting to water and I haven't even done anything important yet. Okay, I need tissues ready. Like, I'm sure the solution to fix this is to, you know, not wear contacts when I'm trying to do my lower lash lines. But the problem is, I might actually do a modified version of hers. I might just bring the liner. I mean, I have to finish lining up in here and stuff. But I might just take the liner in, and then I might just bring the black out here and make it gold in the middle. And I might also only do partially a liner. And I might just, you know, make the rest black eyeshadow. Not 100% sure. I want to sing to the Monster Mash, but I can't have copyrighted music. Ugh. My lips have gotten so dry. Okay. I'm going to give my eyes a second to adjust to having liner in there because I don't normally fill in liner that far. I'm going to go ahead and actually do some false lashes. The question is, how crazy do I want these lashes? Or would I prefer I usually like to stick with the ones that have thinner bands just because they're going to feel a little bit more comfortable. Let me just try a different pair and set them on my lashes really quickly. I do have some thicker lashes. Like I've got Iconic Minis. Those might work, but those are such a thick band. I don't know if I want that. I'd rather they be more comfortable. I'm gonna go with the Iconic Minis, actually, I think. I can always switch my mind. I can always change my mind in a minute. That's no big deal. So I'm gonna pull these out of my little holder. FYI, I have these things from House of Lashes. I don't really like them anymore. I used to like them when I only had, you know, like 10 pairs of false lashes, but now I have, you know, a ridiculous amount. So it's not quite as helpful as it used to be. But I don't know, I like the idea of them. Okay, let's make sure I don't F this up, shall we? I might end up still switching to the Ardell ones. I was debating. Just because part of me is like, it's Halloween, go crazy, do it differently. And part of me is also like, yeah, you're never going to keep those on. Those are thick ass bands on those lashes. So we're about to find out. And then I will readjust my liner line based on how badly I screwed this up right now. Ugh. See, this is my problem with these lash bands. They're too... Okay, maybe I just need to be bending these a little bit more. Maybe that's my problem, is that I haven't loosened these up enough to make them blend to my eyeball, because I have very... not almond, but I'm like a rounded almond eye shape. There we go, there we go. I have no mascara on, and to be honest, I probably won't bother to put any on, because what's the point? I'm going to go ahead and break this pair in a little bit further before I do anything more. I keep seeing like a couple of people pop up, so I don't know if people are just going, God, her makeup looks awful, I'm leaving. Or if it's just people realize they don't have time to sit and watch me be a weirdo like this. This is the problem with live streams. This is why I like doing them, because it saves me I'm not gonna lie, they're convenient. Because then I don't have to edit anything. Why is there a giant... Atticus, how is your fluff in my lashes? You're not even over here. Live streams are easier. You don't have to worry about a video that you have to edit. I should have turned this around the other direction. This is about to suck. Let me grab it from this direction. I'm not left-handed though when it comes to this. I could do a few things makeup-wise left-handed. Lashes, not one of those things. Oh, this one's a little too far in. But you know what? That's okay. Beggars can't be choosers right now. Let's go ahead and fix the lash lines. Let me get really up close to my mirror here. I'm just trying to really fix that point in this corner was such a freaking mess. Okay, let me just put my finger here. And then I am just going to go ahead fill in the inner corner. And then in a second, I'm gonna draw this line over here. And I think I might just use, go ahead and use black eyeshadow to buff out the rest. Oh, no, 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 no. If any of my fans have ever read out there any of the Dante books, the Inferno, you know, Paradiso and Purgatorio, this is a 7th level of hell right now. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 The nose is a bit more than I had anticipated doing. It's not going too bad so far. I'm kind of okay with this. Okay. Now comes the literal moment of truth. Yeah, this is the other problem. The insides of my eyes are just too wet to fully do all of this. Okay. Here we go. Again, I'm going to amplify the liner on this side to match this side. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a little bit more of the black liner on this eye up in here. And also over in here as well, just to make sure that that's all blacked out. And I think I will just make the center of it gold. I actually might have a gold liquid liner. I do. Oh my gosh, how well will that work? Okay, do I still have that other one? That might actually be up in my glitter drawer. Let me check this really quick. I'm just thinking, if there's a gold I have in here, you bet your ass I'm gonna use that. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, most of these are looking, they're either straight up glitter or they're not the right color. So, check time. I've got 10 more minutes, so I've got to fill in all the gold, do my lips, which actually I might do that now. Let me just do my lips really quick. This has gone down in my Cupid though. And then we're just going to make it flick out at the ends. That's easy. I have to be very careful not to get this onto my bottom lip because I'm about to concealer out my bottom lip. need a... I'm well aware of how weird this looks. But I just want to ensure that all the black is dried before I go in and set it. Thinking ahead here, I am being intelligent today. Oh, there it is. I am making such a mess. Okay, where did I put my... There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and set my harlot. And I'm really only setting my actual lip. I'm not setting the flicked out. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer, the Josie Maran one. I'm really quickly gonna... I'm gonna go ahead and conceal her out. Now, I gotta be careful not to get this up. I probably should have done this first. I wasn't thinking this through. And the reason why I'm kind of okay with my lower lip being a different color than, the reason why I'm okay with my lower lip being lighter than the rest of my face is because when I put the gold on, I want to be able to, you know, blend and make sure that the gold has a base to really pop off of. So I'm actually going to take the gold that I used on my actual eyelid up here. I'm going to take the same I Am Sorry, the Lawn People Are Back. And that is the shade Fairy out of the ABH Soft Glam. And I'm going to go ahead I'm applying this to the center, and then I'm going to start blending it out. Oh, what are you going to be, Kim? Tell me. I'm enjoying hearing people's costumes. I'm also going to add a little bit more up here. I'm just not happy with the level of gold on my lids right now. And actually, while I'm up here running gold, I'm also going to take some on the edge and run this up under my eyes as well. I just realized I have to go to Starbucks looking like this. Might not have been the best idea. Oh well. I also still have to fill in all my leopards. Ooh, how much time do I have? I have all of 5 minutes before I have to start getting ready to go. Like changing my clothes and all that jazz. Okay. You know what I'm going to do for my lower lash line is actually, I think I have a NYX pencil in gold, like my black one. Oh, what did I just get? I got everything all over. There's my gold. Okay, great. I do also have, that might be a little bit too champagne. Is that too champagne? Yeah, that's straight up champagne. Not what I need. Do I have a different gold? That's beige, bronze. Just check and see if there is a lighter gold in here. No. Okay. I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Pure Gold, and I'm going to run it to connect. I tried using eyeshadow, but oh no, I got eyeshadow on my contacts. That's gonna suck later. Okay. And I'm also gonna take that gold, I'm just gonna blend it kind of up into the black. Like, I know most people just choose to make it black all the way under, but I couldn't keep going with the liquid liner. It was making my eyes water to put it directly under my eyes like that. I couldn't do it. It was driving me crazy. Okay, I have to fix this side doesn't match the other side. Okay, now here's my plan. This person has variations of how much gold is in each one. I'm just thinking this is a little too gold compared to the pale golds that I've been using in my eyes and everywhere else. So I might make some of these darker, but for the most part, I'm gonna try and keep these lighter gold. There, and let's do this one over here. I only want a handful that are darker. I want most of these to be more. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay. I'm going to see if this works. The Urban Decay Razor Sharp Longwear Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Gold Rush. And I'm going to attempt to fill in some of these a little bit more. I do also have a very glittery one by NYX, but I don't really want to use that one all over because it's actual like glitter. It's not, you know, just liquid gold looking. So we're trying to use mostly this. I might also go in with some of the eyeshadow that I did on my lip. Maybe, I don't know yet. It's always weird. This happened to me last year, and last year at least, when I was doing this on Halloween, you know, Halloween, what was Halloween last year? Tuesday? Oh, I like how those catch in the light. I ran into a bunch of, you know, little kids, but I feel like this year there's not a lot of Halloween happening today. I feel like a lot of places arranged for the kids to do their trick-or-treating over the weekend. I know I have coworkers who their neighborhoods did. I'm just over here going, since when did it become a thing to not trick-or-treat on Halloween? Like, that's new? Like, okay. Okay. And, you know, I was sitting here going, maybe I don't want all of them filled in. I think I do, actually. I think I do want to fill in all of the cheetah spots. Okay, Okay, let's try doing some of the eyeshadow. See if I like how that looks. If not, I'll just go over it with the glitter. Yeah, it's a little flat, but I mean, it also does work. Just gives a different variation of the gold that's being used. And again, you don't have to be precisely filling in cheetah spots if you guys choose to do cheetah spots at a point. Make it messy. Knock yourself out. I'm going over the line for a few of these because obviously I don't have a brush that'll necessarily fit in all of these sizes. So just keep that in mind. Hello person, I don't know who that is. If you guys have questions you want to ask me, knock yourself out. I was answering questions earlier. This is kind of the point in the process where I can kind of actually answer some questions here and there. Just because I couldn't earlier when I had to focus on eye looks, you know? Okay, is there anything else that's not filled in? This one here. And then this one here. That one. I'm gonna make that one the eyeshadow. Why do I have Call Me Maybe stuck in my freaking head? This is absolute torture. I hate that song. Okay, I'm going to take the glitter liner from NYX. This is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Silk. And I'm going to just add glitter to the ones with the eyeshadow on it. Just so they've got a little bit more added. Because I feel like it looks a little flat next to the ones that had the slicker finish. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my lip, you know, put more gold eyeshadow on it and set it with setting spray. And I'm going to have to go pack up the cookies that have been chilling on the kitchen counter, and I'm going to go to work. Almost done, guys. It's only taken an hour. I mean, to be fair, I gave myself an hour and 15 minutes. I told myself I wanted it to be an hour. I knew that wasn't a realistic goal because I talk to myself when I do my makeup, which is what makes it so hard to film and edit my videos. Okay. I'm going to take the shader brush with the shade Fairy again from the Soft Glam. I am aware that some of the black is going to transfer. That's just how it works. There's really not a whole easy way around it. It bothers me that space is empty. Too late now. And then I'm thinking I might add a bit of the, where did I put it? Hello. Hey. I am going to go ahead and go back over my brows using this blonde setting gel from ABH. I used to use this when I had like blonde hair. Just because this is going to give also, it's kind of got flecks of gold that go through it. So it's going to help lighten my brows just a tad, but it's also going to give them some nice iridescent reflect to it, because yeah, my brows can always use all the help they can get. Never gonna turn that down. And we are starting to wind down here, guys. I'm just basically down to setting powder, and I think that's it. Whew. Whew. Okay. Where did my... Am I totally nuts? Where did I put that? Where did I put the... Found it. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX. Right along the center of my lid like that. And then I'm going to take the Gold Cherry Crush and set it. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done. My nose is a little off. It's a little bit different than I would have actually hoped it to turn out as. But you know, I'm okay with this. I'm pretty okay with it. I've got nice little sculpted kitty cheeks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring my liner and my gold lip liner as well. So these two guys are gonna have to go with me to work. I need to grab my black t-shirt out of the dryer because that's what I'm wearing under my onesie. And I think I'm all set, so let me go ahead. I'm actually gonna use some Fix Plus. I think, you know, I'm gonna start with the Milani Make It Last, and then I'm gonna set with the NYX. Or not NYX, MAC. Oh, shoot. I got a crap ton of eyeshadow up in my one eye. Hold on. Okay. Do not do this. Oh God. That eyeshadow is gonna kill me otherwise. Great, okay, there's that. And now, my eyes are watering again because of the contacts. Oh my God, no, no, no. No, I would suck if at this point that's when all the makeup started to run. I would kill to be able to use the Ben Nye Ceiling Set Spray stuff because that stuff actually is amazing. But, problem is, I'm allergic to it. Well, I'm not allergic, I'm sensitive to it. There's something in the mist that does not agree with me. I kind of have that issue with all of the Ben Nye stage makeup, so, you know. I'm gonna take a little bit of Fix Plus. And again, let my face set. And here I am. I am a cheetah. Cheetah leopard. Meow, meow. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let this go because I still have to put some dry shampoo in my hair and then put my headband in. Yay! My nose didn't quite come out how I would have liked, but you know, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to last minute makeup. So I want to thank anyone who stopped by during this live stream for watching, for asking questions along the way. It was loads of fun getting to answer some of the questions as we went. Tell me down below, like I said, if you dressed up or you're dressing up today, if you're watching this later today, tell me down below what you're going as. And if you are not dressing up, tell me your favorite Halloween costume you ever did, because that's equally as cool in my book. I think I talked about mine in my fall favorites tag, which I can't link right now since this is a live stream, but yeah, I'm gonna go dry shampoo my hair, pack up my sugar cookies, grab my onesie, and get out the door. Happy Halloween, everyone. Stay safe, be careful. Please keep an eye out for small children when you're driving on the roads, everything like that. And happy Halloween. And I will see you guys in November. Bye.